Have you played Stanley Parable? Yes. Fuck me. God, I completely forgot about this. Okay. Hello, mikefjord here, and welcome to You Are Playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. You know, it's been a while since I've played this game, and I wonder how long have I made a video about it. It's been 369 5 days since I've uploaded a Stanley Parable video. And, you know, I was playing, you know, the OG version, you know, the main game where it all started. I mean, how it all started was the Half-Life 2 mod, and now we're playing the newest one, Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. So, noted, I have played Stanley Parable 1 and the new one before I made this is the Stanley Parable video. Yes. Let's begin.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay, this is it.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Simply have missed a memo. Hey, pals, have you seen my memo lately? Where are you guys? Come on, I know you here somewhere. Are you doing another prank today? Is it one of those pranks you're trying to hide from me and stuff? Ah, you silly little shits and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna take the door to the right and stuff. So yeah, I will do it.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Excuse me? Where the fuck are you? Where are you? What are you doing? What are you trying to do? Why do you exist? Okay, fine. I go to the left. Psych! I'm not going to it!
This is not the correct road to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
The fuck are you talking about? The fuck are you doing, mate?
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
What do you mean? There's just pranking. Oh wait, did I saw a shadow? Are you wearing your invisible
Stanley's obsession
cloak?
with this room bordered on creepy. and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Excuse me, can you shut your cunt? Coffee
Stanley
nut.
sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Okay. I'm standing it. Come on! Ah! God fucking damn it. Yes, I'm going.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room, and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Yeah. Are you okay? Did you just stop talking? Do you know I don't try? Why you stop talking? Went to the and then you cut. What? Why? What happened to you? You having a stroke? And actually, I don't believe your words, so I'm going this way.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
What do you mean?
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Oh, really?
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Okay. Ah!
What?
Okay.
Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
No. Come on, listen. I know this place. I know where I'm going. I remember this, the other room has doors with, yellow and green and stuff. Yeah,
now
those...
listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
But I said that there was supposed to be a yellow door and a green door. Do you painted the fucking doors? I have a friend that worked on it and painted these doors. The fuck is wrong with you? And I'm not gonna listen to you anyways.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
No. No, I'm not.
I still don't think we're communicating properly.
Oi!
Stanley walked through... All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
Oh, really?
Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you wanted?
That makes sense,
Was it worth ruining? What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles?
FNAF.
Skill trees?
FNAF.
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
FNAF!
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
No, I'm not going to. Okay. What the fuck?
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Oh, well, now this is useful. You didn't like it, but you didn't totally hate it either.
I hate it.
You enjoyed it, perhaps is the correct term. It didn't cause you excruciating pain. Big steps we've made here today, Stanley.
The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Good old Niels. Okay. 0.2. What do you mean? How does that work? How the fuck does that work? What the fuck? Oh, you cunt. I did not play this for 7 hours. Like, this is proof because I've recorded this for 13 minutes right now. I'm gonna go this way.
Now, would you
this
say
is the
that
same
competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Oh, really?
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
No.
Perfect. Let me boot it up.
I said no. You asked back.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button.
Hey, don't.
And if he reaches the fire, you fail.
Don't.
It's a very meaningful game.
Hey,
all about
baby.
the desperation and tedium of endless. The message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
But I don't
Be
want.
Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
No, okay. What am I doing? But I know. No, don't. Oh, I don't want this. Do not. I have an idea. I have an idea. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, it's into safety! It's into safety! It's into safety! Look, it's all fine, it's all fine. You shut up, that did not happen anything. I don't know what I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. It's quite very silent in here, you know? And stuff. Yeah, okay. Very nice wall. Wall 18108. Same number. Ah! Okay. I think I'm gonna get some sound right now.
Hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here?
Oh, what the
What do you think this
I
game is about?
I completely forgot about.
What's our backstory? What is our motivation?
I completely forgot about that existed in the game.
You to play as a creepy man, spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted, erotic purpose.
Oh, fuck you, man. I actually played the whole game, you know. It's a fucking amazing game. Like, you haven't played the game and all you said is bullshit.
Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Why the fuck did you use a mic? Why the fuck do you use a Minecraft door sound effect?
Oh no. No, it can't be. It is. It's an open world game.
No,
Good God, quickly block it off.
No. Oh, you know, you.
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You really wandered off into that thing. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
Oh, fuck. Oh, to fucking league.
See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design.
This is not
Stanley,
game design.
If you Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together.
Norway!
Yes, I think sure.
Norway, let's go!
Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Okay. My goal is to hit this thing. Okay. Come on.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun?
It's fun!
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you.
What?
How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back. We still have so much...
Oh, I don't like it. Oh, God, I don't like falling down to the void. Oh. Is this Half-Life? Huh. Oh? Huh. Okay.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon, very soon. I can wait.
Okay, let's go to the left,
When
I
Stanley
guess.
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Okay, Juno, listen, I've been in there too many times. I'm
Coming
going.
to a staircase,
I'm
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
No, I don't want
That
to.
kind of anxiety isn't healthy.
It's not anxiety.
So he relaxed for a few moments.
Do you know what's
with some
Do you
calming
know what's
music.
real anxiety? Do you know how
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway. Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna try not to. Please. Give me a chance.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Whee!
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I had the strength to find out.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of
that's
so
me.
many individuals reduced
There
to
it is.
images on a screen, and Stanley,
me.
one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too
Tired.
horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof, the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would...
I'm just gonna get some stuff. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. What just happened? Why is there an open world bullshit? Okay, I'm going, I guess.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Okay. I do not know what happened. How did this... I don't know what happened, but, you know, who cares, really?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
I don't
decided
know.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Simply if I missed a memo.
New content? What does that mean, new content?
I don't know. Where is this? I want to get out. I want to get out of here. Wait, why?
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable,
Ooh.
delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content. Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Mesmerizing, you say?
Is it broken?
I don't know.
What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or up? Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it. I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if the... Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley. All right.
Oh.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Can't jump. I can jump. It's the first time ever happened on a jump button. Yes. Oh. Oh, it was a little bit delayed. Actually, yeah, very cool. Very cool. I don't want to waste.
Is that it?
I don't want to waste any of it.
That's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness, another elevator.
Oh, elevator.
Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive.
Okay, let me check. Huh? But why does it say positive? You fucking liar.
It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion.
I don't want to hear a dictionary. I don't like dictionary bullshit.
Ultra Deluxe,
it's
now
boring.
with over 1,000 hours of new content. And wait, there's more. Very good. Yes, I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Thank you. Oh.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this?
You judging the achievement by its title? You know, I have got the achievement, and it's very worth it.
I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
Imagine someone actually believed what the narrator says and stuff. That would be a small child that says skibbity toilet all the time. I fucking hate those kids. Like, if I see, like, I don't know, or just a child saying, like, skibbity toilet, hey, is that skibbity toilet? I'm gonna fucking punch them in the fucking face. Or kill them. You know? William Afton style.
Psst! Stanley! Come over here! In the vent! I want to show you something! Oh, you don't want to see the cool surprise I made for you? Well, fine. You're a dork anyway, so who cares?
It's been a while since someone called me a dork. Do not fuck you. I'm gonna join. Do not. I was just kidding.
Never mind. You're not a dog.
What happens if I go in again? I guess I'm very afraid that the door's gonna close. I don't know what happens if you go in. I don't want to know. Coffee's nuts.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past, and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret. Take a look. I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC. You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release?
No,
Remember
I was
in October of 2013
No.
when the game originally launched?
No.
Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something. Oh, the waste.
Listen, I was 5 years old, bitch. Let's see. Oh my fucking god. They didn't even won. The Last of Us won. So they didn't even win anything, they just stole it. Unachievable, I got it. The achievement. Oh my fucking god, I hate it. Don't go outside, I'm cheated. Listen, I don't want to wait. I want to get all the achievements. So, yeah, suck a dick, developers.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than Stanley Parable
accent is this?
and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them. And now, it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content. Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It didn't need new content. These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again. Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the Memory Zone before. What's this? What's down here? Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years.
What? No. Oh, you fucking cunt! No! Oh my fucking god. Oh my...
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them. Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games,
they're actually real.
Preachy? Stanley, I'm not preachy.
They're actually real reviews.
You can
because there's this one.
You can.
There's this one review that will show.
I always will. To be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down.
Okay,
the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Okay, so I actually found that review on Steam, and then I made another review called, here's the review I made from the OG or the Ultra Deluxe. That's my review, and look at that. people like it. And yeah, says that one idiot. Well, I mean, it is an idiot. And actually, you know what was very funny about that? Cookies9, which is he made the comment, who made the review, actually commented on it, but I deleted it. Yeah, so Cookies9 was like no, his comment was like no. He's like no. It was like, do not, and then I deleted it. And then he came back the second time, said the same thing, and I deleted it, and yeah, that's probably it. Fuck you, Cookies9. You can go to hell.
This one got to say.
Yeah. So what I did, I just copied the whole. Well, I mean, I already showed it to you. So.
You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes.
But you know what's very funny about that? It does exist a skip button in the Stanley Parable game, and even though that the skip button in the OG game wasn't supposed to, like, to skip the narrator's dialogue and stuff, it was because of what was it? You can skip the introduction in the game. You could just it plays the introduction and you just click that and
yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Okay.
And here it is. Go ahead and...
Oh.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was... Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking. Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room.
What?
Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times, and there's no door, Stanley. Oh, Stanley, you're back.
Huh?
You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time, just sitting here, not a single person to speak with. Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me? Oh, hello, it's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time, I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunity.
Narrator? 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 I don't want to hear that annoying beep.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up.
Narrator. Narrator.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the end.
Oh God. The fuck? Oh. Hello? Hello? Narrator? Oh. Nature. Well, that's a beautiful thing to see. That's beautiful. Oh God. The fuck? Oh. 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 What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my God. Bye, I guess. Bye. Well, that is it for Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. And you know, if you realize that I'm like, you know, overreacting a little bit, like, you know, doing some jokes, like making like fake reactions of like I've never ever seen before in my entire life, but you know what? It was just for the content. Like he said, that he wanted new content. That's all he wanted. Just like me. That's what I'm also doing. Content. That's what I'm working here too. And it's very difficult because of the not very easy for my YouTube channel to boost my views, boost my subscribers, boost my likes, and ever be famous. But you know what? One day, maybe not technically one day because I think I know I will because I'm doing a secret project. You know, a very secret project that some people know, and I think someone's watching the video knows about it. But the secret project is gonna happen next year. Because that's gonna happen. So, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next year. Because maybe I'll play the Stanley Parable again in the next 365 days. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!